Alright guys, so here's another day of eurosquad. This morning I'm heading out to church, going to go back over to my parents and do a little bit more work on the car. Just wanted to break in here a little bit. So this is the back entrance of our apartment. And last night we were fortunate enough to pick up a grill for the end of summer here, cook some burgers up. And I was like, I don't want anybody to steal it. So I came up with this crappy ass like cable solution, right? Thinking like, alright, it'll be just enough for the night. Someone will see it and just be like, forget it. So I can go out to Home Depot tomorrow or today and get a clamp for that. Not only did I put it through here, but I left the keys in the lock. So a little fun fact about my car, it is extremely loud. The neighbors love me. Section of the drive is not on my daily commute to school, but as you will soon find out, it proposes a major challenge for me. So not only do I almost scrape right there, but I have to go like 5 miles an hour over these freaking train tracks, or else I'll blow a tire on my rubber bands for tires. And almost every single time, if there's any traffic behind me, they're right on my bumper, all upset with me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I can't go any faster. So a word to all you tailgaters out there, be patient. You might not know the other person's situation. And I am guilty of that all the time. I'll be the first to admit, I get extremely impatient with other drivers. I don't know if you, let me get into a high gear here so you can hear something other than the exhaust. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Faint little rattle. It's not sure if that's audible on the camera. Oh, might be there. Anyway, that drives me insane. Done some research on the forums. A lot of people seem to think it's either the deck lid there in the back, or it is the seat belt retractor piece. Which it sounds like it's the seat belt, which I really hope it's not, because that's an expensive piece to fix. So I don't know how else you can like stop the rattling. I guess I could just take the seat belt out. No one ever sits back there. I feel like so much of a better person because I finally have turn signals that are visible. People who are in oncoming traffic can know that, hey, I am indeed turning, and I'm not just a douche who doesn't use his turn signal. So we're coming up on my favorite part of the journey. I'm specifically taking a detour just so we can do this. Alright guys, so we're coming up on my favorite part. Alright, so there's one. Go anywhere where I have to be quiet, like a neighborhood, church for instance, I'm like rolling in third gear at like 10 miles an hour right now. This car's such a pain. I got here late and there's like no parking. Alright guys, found a spot here on the side street. Okay guys, so today is September the 11th, and on a serious note, I want to say thank you to all of the servicemen and women, EMS, firefighters, police, everybody who fights for our freedom and helps to protect us. It means a lot to us, and I want to thank you. Alright guys, so today we're going to be trying to fix some oxidation here. I've already applied a couple coats of a polishing compound to kind of level it out. So it's smooth to the touch. I'm just trying to keep it hydrated until I can come up with a cost-effective solution. It's kind of in a tricky spot where I don't want to polish it down too far, because then I will go into the paint. But I also don't have the money to respray this entire panel. So I'm just trying to keep it hydrated for the meantime. So we're gonna put on some, I strongly recommend this. If you have a black car, Meguiar's High Tech Yellow Wax 26. This stuff is awesome. I've used it on multiple different cars. It does wonders for black cars. I'm sure it works well on other vehicles, but this works extraordinarily well. We're just gonna apply a thin coat. Keep it hydrated here. It's looking better already. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit for a while. Let it sit for a while and kind of soak in. Problem is, any car guy who's moved to college and his car sits outside will tell you how much it pains him to leave his car outside. I was very fortunate, and when I had my old car, I could leave my car in the garage. I didn't have to worry about it. Now, it sits outside all of its life. So. There's a couple spots of oxidation on the car. It's of course on the extremely thin spots. So when they spray the car in the factory, the clear coat of paint, say on the hood, is much thicker than it is, say, on the corner of a panel. So right here, it's going to be really thin. So it'd be really hard to polish this down with some fresh clear coat. So again, I'm just trying to keep it hydrated. If you guys have an excellent solution to this problem, please let me know. It's cost effective on a budget here. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and let that soak in for a while. If you guys are new to the whole car scene, if you're watching this video, you should know, but as far as waxing technique, what I like to do is have a cotton-based, there's cotton on the inside, so it's nice and soft and plush, but then the outside is a microfiber. So fill that up with wax. You use a circular motion with a lot of pressure, not a lot of pressure, a decent amount of pressure, and just really push it into the car. Alright guys, so this is my little brother Jack. He's going to be helping us today. I'm going to be trying to figure out what that rattle is, as I mentioned earlier. Not sure if you guys heard that, but it drives me freaking insane when I'm driving, so hopefully we can get that figured out. Okay guys, so we just realized we made a stupid mistake, so sorry about the video quality. We got it sorted out now, so get into the actual fun stuff. Well, not really fun, but we got to do it. So we're probably going to be removing the sub and everything else that I can get out easily to get to this upper deck and figure out what's rattling. So let's figure it out. Alright, so after I got the car back, I was washing it up. I finally got it all clean, and Jack came over with his friends, right? And he's doing a walk around. Oh, you know, it looks so good, blah, 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 blah. Then what's he do, Jack? What do you do? So he comes over. There's there was a little bubble right there, right? And so Jack's going, what do you do, Jack? What do you do?
So they say I picked at it, but I didn't. I touched it and well, all of this, see how that's supposed to be black? Yeah, that all came off. I touched it. I did not pick at it. But we'll be replacing that soon. I'll be paying for it.
Alright guys, so we're going to be starting work on the deck lid. So we got a little time lapse going here for you. That might look pretty cool. And I guess we're just going to sort of interject here and there with this camera. So you can turn that off. Alright, so we're pretty sure we already found out what the issue is. It looks like it might be this guy right here. It makes that sort of faint rattle sound. We're going to see if it's like that on the other side, because it is coming from both sides. So we're going to rip out this carpet panel here next, and we'll figure it out. So this side is doing the same thing, so you can see, and this side is doing the same thing. So I'm thinking that is the issue. I don't see what else it could be.
Wow, I didn't know that was there. Okay, that's a great start. So we used a wrench here and pliers, or wherever they went, but we put this here and we put the pliers on the top because this moves when you tighten it, and so we just tighten it up and now it doesn't move.
So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Let me grab the pliers so I can walk you through how we do it. Alrighty.
Okay.
You wanna hold it?
So this is all you have to do.
Lift it off. Go ahead. Alright guys, so I think we got the problem solved. We're gonna get this crap out of the way here and go for a rip and see if that's fixed the problem. You can actually see that bushing back there moving around, so that was what was rattling whenever I hit the tiniest little bump.
Probably can't see because I can't really hold this steady.
But now the rattle is gone. It is so glorious. I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have it super zoomed in. Okay, there we go. Out for a rip there, buddy. Out for a rip.
It's loud in the car now.
That's pretty decent.
It's so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys saw in the last video, I plan to put a ultra quiet resonator on it in mid-October. It's when I have a break from school, so I can afford to leave the car at a shop for a couple days. But it is my daily. You know, I need it to get to class, so there's only so much I can do there. Alright guys, so unfortunately the video outro didn't save onto Jack's camcorder, so I'm just using my GoPro right now. But he says so long, and thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.